We mentioned this before. We're talking about basically, are you out of touch with your kids? And what we're going to be talking about is children on their smartphone. When your children are on their smartphone, they're messaging their friends, and what kind of things do you think that they're talking about? A survey for today's Safer Internet Day has revealed that most parents have no idea what their children are saying when they're talking to each other because of the rise of so-called text speak. Now, for example, most parents presume that writing KMS means keep my secret, when it actually stands for kill myself. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
So
I thought it was kiss me slowly. Was in my day.
But do you think it's our duty as parents to not only find out what these sayings mean, but to go one step further and even snoop on our kids, have a look through their phones?
It's so hard, isn't it? There's a fine line. Luckily, my children, well, not luckily, they're eventually going to be teenagers and have mobile phones, but they don't at the moment. But I remember my parents being so nosy to the point where it made me want to do bad things just to annoy them and try and hide it from them. I was even more secretive. I love you, Mum and Dad. You've done a great job, by the way. But, oh, my gosh, they would not let me breathe. They knew everything about me. They'd go through all of my notes.
Didn't you have some
at school.
funny language you spoke?
We used to speak Othergov. Don't you remember Othergov?
No, I do not. I thought it was something from the clangers.
No,
What's
when you're like, have a go, have a go, mother guy, never go. You don't remember that?
You sound like a goldfish.
No, it's a real language.
Did you actually say something rather than just make noise? It
No,
just sounded like...
I'm saying my name is Stacey.
Say it again?
Never go.
People in the audience here think a Martian has landed.
They thought that before I started talking Othergov.
Every time there's a vowel, you say uggle or something.
Yeah, it's Othergar. Like
Othergar.
Overgee, Overgo. So you use the vowels as an other.
But what you're basically saying, Stacey, is that telling parents today to snoop on their kids and learn what all these phrases mean on their phones, it's kind of pointless because kids are going to work around it anyway and come up with their new languages.
Yeah.
Even back in my day, in prehistoric times, I had 2 diaries. I had the diary I knew Mum was going to read, left in a very obvious place in the airing cupboard. So, yeah, Mum under the towels, there it was, all sanitised entries about what I was doing. And then I had my secret diary written in code. It's all about sex and fancy and... And the night I lost my virginity, I remember to this day, I wrote in my diary, went up Shaftesbury Avenue. It's
been hard work to keep up 2 diaries.
No, I just knew she'd be a snooper because I think all parents... And sitting there...
I just wonder if somewhere along the line Janet's mum didn't say, oh, she's been up Shaftesbury Avenue. She knew. I think you've got... I mean, I know at least 2 of my sons are watching at the moment because this programme's really big at university.
Yeah.
They're all watching. But and they'll be shocked to hear me say, but I think you've got to snoop a bit. You'll understand when you're parents, is all I can say. You've got to snoop a little bit because you need to know if they're worried about something.
You wouldn't go through all the messages on their phones, though, would you?
I don't think so.
That means she has done it.
No, I haven't, because luckily my sons were, again, prehistoric times, before the days of, you know, taking computers into your bedroom, before the days of mobile phones. I had a big rule in the house, no computers in bedrooms, and that was fine. But nowadays, I don't know, to be a responsible parent, haven't you got to snoop a little tiny bit?
I'm going to have to really hold it back, like really hold, because I know that how frustrated I used to get when my parents snooped on me, but I really want to know everything about my children.
But I think to sort of
it.
round this up, if you are going to snoop, you have to be braced to deal with what you might find.
Yeah.
But that's a whole other conversation for another day, dealing with what you find on your children's phone.